Hello, guys, and welcome again to another edition of Learning with Rich. Okay, so in this topic, what we are going to talk about is one of the new feature in Autodesk Revit 2018. So we're going to talk about how to apply slope to a fabrication pipe work. Okay, so we are going to use slope tools to define the parameters for sloped MEP fabrication pipe work. So, slope tools for MEP fabrication pipework are similar to slope tools for generic pipework parts. Okay, if you remember, usually we also have slope using this tool, right? Our normal pipe tool. So basically, the slope tools for MEP fabrication pipework work similar for generic pipework parts. Okay, so many commands and workflows behave the same for both generic and fabrication slope pipe. Okay, so let us try to explore our slope tool for fabrication pipework. Okay, so again, this is a new feature for Revit 2018. All right, so let me just go ahead and create a new project. Just use the mechanical template here. Okay. And then again, for you to be able to activate the fabrication pipework, so you need to go to the Systems tab here. And then after that, okay, you select the fabrication part. Okay. So as you can see, there's no service yet and group that is assigned to my MEP fabrication parts. So we need to select either this option here, the settings, or you can also click this arrow here. So it's the same. So it will open the fabrication settings. Okay, so as you can see on the fabrication configurations, there's no setting yet. But if you click that, you can see the default here, the Revit MEP content. So I'll just use the metric content. So you just need to select that. And then after that, for the unloaded services, so since I only want to use the pipe, let's say I'll just use this one, piping no hub, and then I just select here OK or add, and then OK. There you go. So you now have here your tools or your fabrication parts for piping as well as the fittings. Okay, so this is a very nice feature. So this fabrication pipe fabrication parts here. So what you can do, let's say I'm going to create a pipe here. Okay, let me just start. So I'm going to select the no hub pipe, and then after that, from the size here, let me just use, let's say, 100. Okay, and then I'm just going to pick one. By the way, before you pick, this is what I'm talking about. So there's now the option tool here. So as you can see, by default, the slope here is uh, off. Okay, so if I'm going to click that, so as you can see, you now have the two options here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the up here for the slope. So let's say that's the one that I want. Okay, in lower version, you don't have this option actually. Okay, so this is a new feature in 2018. So for the slope value, so I'll just select here, let's say 1% of slope. Okay, and then after that, I'm just going to place one here. Okay, and then I'm going to place another one. Okay, just a very simple example. Right, and then I'll just place one here. All right, okay, so I'm going to select here modify. And then let me try to create a section here. I'm going to create a section. Okay, and then let me open the section. There you go. You see, you now have the slope here. So if I'm going to hover my pointer over one of the pipe here and then press tab, it will highlight all the connections. And then after that, you just need to select that. Then again, you can modify the slope after you have created that one. So let's say, oh, I want 2%. So I select here finish. There you go. So if you want to make it 1% again, so no problem. Just hover, tab, select the pipe, and then select here the slope. So let's say, oh, I want to make it 1% again. And then I select here finish. There you go. Right? Okay, so going back to my one dash mech. So let's say I will just add here sanitary tea. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this one. Okay, and then after that, from the properties, okay, I'll just use the 100 by 50 product entry. Now, for me to be able to connect this automatically to my pipe here, so make sure that the insert pipe is selected. So you just need to select that, to activate it, to toggle it on, and then after that, so as you place it here on your pipe, automatically it will align. Okay, so before I do that, let me just cancel this first and let me open the 3D view. Okay, and then to the view, I'll use the tile. Okay, tile. Okay, so I have the floor plan here and I have the, let me just combine the fabrication parts window and my properties here. Can I do that? All right, because I want to save space. All right, so I now have the fabrication here, properties, and project browser. Okay, I just want to save a space here. All right, so this is my 3D view. So probably I'll make this realistic. Okay, there you go. Okay, so here are my floor plans. I'm gonna go ahead and select the sanitary P, and I'm gonna make sure that the insert part is selected. Okay, and then let me just check the settings. Okay, so it's 100 by 50. All right, so see, and then before you place it, before you click, you can actually also do that in your 3D view, right? So as you can see, if you press the space bar, it will actually rotate your fittings, right? Okay, so whenever you press the space bar. Okay, so if I place it here, so space bar, okay, so for example, like this, okay, so there you go, right? So let's say I'm gonna place one here also. Okay, I'm gonna pick, right? So this is just a logging. So actually, this one is not really in the model. So if you're going to pan, it will just disappear. It's like, it's because my laptop is kind of slow. Okay, so you may want to sponsor me a laptop, and I'm going to give you all the exercises files that I'm doing in Revit Mep architecture and structure if you're going to sponsor me a laptop. I promise you that. Anyway, going back, So aside from that, let me use here. Okay, so I'll try to use the double Y. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, and then let me check the properties. All right, so it's 100. All right, just make sure the insert part here is selected so I can place it nicely. There you go. Okay, so in 3D view, it looks like this. All right. Okay, what else? So let us play around. So let's say I want to add here another pipe. This one, hub pipe. The size is 100. Actually, it will automatically resize when you hover your pointer to the ending. You see, right? It automatically resize. So that's how intelligent our fabrication feature. Anyway, I'm going to change the length here. So let's say I'll just make 500. Okay, and then I'll just place one here. I'm gonna place one here. I'm gonna place two here, and then here. There you go. Modify. Okay. So let's say I'm going to select here the elbow. Okay, so I use this one. Okay, I'll try to do that in 3D. There you go. And then you can press the space bar. Let's say going up. Here, pick. Right. Pick. Pick. There you go. Okay. Now, if I'm going to open my section again, can open the section. So as you can see, it follows the slope. So I'll try to change again the slope. So I'm going to hover my pointer and then press tab, tab, tab until it highlights all the connections. So you just click that. And then after that, so you can specify here the slope. You click the slope. So let's say, oh, I want 2%. And then select finish. There you go. Right? You can actually select again the whole connection. And then if you want, you can move it manually. You can click the move tool. And then after that, you can click and then you can move it. Of course, you can also copy your model. Okay. So there you go. So this is one feature in Revit 2018. Now, if you notice, I'm already using Revit 2018.1. So one feature in Revit 2018.1 is you will be able to use the multi-point routing while doing the or while applying slope in your pipe work. Okay, as you can see, you have this option. If you're using Revit 2018, you will not be able to see this option if you use the multi-point routing. Now, if you update your version to 2018.1, this slope will be included. So this is a new feature if your version is 2018.1. Okay? Right? So let me repeat. So modify. So I select the multi-point routing. I select this one. There you go. And then you will see the slope here. Okay? So the multi-point routing tool will take into consideration the fitting and group priority fittings, conditions, connectivity rules, and other functionality that is specific to the fabrication. So the fabrication tool will automatically suggest or place the fittings for you, just like your normal piping and duct work. Okay. So, but you can also specify here the size. So let's say 100. So this one, okay, so there's the slope. Okay, so slope of 1%. So let's say I'm going to connect here. There you go. Right. So I'm going to pick here and here. Okay. And then let's say you want to change the slope to 4%. I'm going to go ahead and pick again. So there you go. So here, if you want to change your fittings, you can control it from the MEP fabrication. You can actually select this one. Okay. So let's say you do not want this to be included to your auto fill tool. So you can just select that one. You can select that. Let's say you don't want to include these elbows when you create your pipe work. So you just need to select. So by doing that, this is the only fitting that will be available automatically when you create your pipe. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's a problem here because the fittings that I just assigned cannot be selected. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll try to modify this one. Okay. So I'm just going to reset this. Okay. And then let me try again here. There you go. Okay. So you don't want that. I think the fittings that is being selected here is this one here. Okay. Anyway, that is the new feature in Autodesk Revit 2018.1. This is slope feature here. Okay. So you will now be able to pick multiple points while you are creating your pipe work, as well as or at the same time you are adding slope to your pipe work. Okay, so that's it for this new feature for Revit 2018 and Revit 2018.1. So hope you learned something from this video, guys, and once again, have a nice day.